Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Cosmo Elite match. Today we've got 1Legion versus eSports, two fairly well-known teams, especially eSports. They're both repped by the same people, interestingly enough, but they're definitely both on the same level as well in terms of their skills, so it should be a good matchup today. Should get some interesting fights, some good hits. Right, here we go. We're in with the first hit from Albert from from 1Legion side. Let's see what we've got. Hitting onto ITP Montaser from eSports. Let's see what we've got. We've got Alalo in with the army. Fairly standard strategy this. Let's see if we can pull it off. Okay, King pushing in, they're doing a bit of clearing, so is the Queen. They should get a decent amount of value out of that. Ice Golem as well will help freeze up those defences once it falls. King uses the ability pretty early, should be able to get down a decent amount of damage. And we'll keep those Ice Golems a little bit busy. Here comes the Log Launcher. That helped open up the core of that base, pushing right into the Monolith and towards the Town Hall. Just one Ice Golem left. That's the log launcher frozen. That's pretty devastating, but should be able to claw it back. Right, got the world champion in from the left. Log launcher still pushing through. There it goes. Here comes the Yetis. Queen's ability goes off. Still pushing through though. Getting down the Inferno. Gets down the AD as well. Yetis are making some decent effort on that Crown Castle. Let's see what else can be done. Freeze on the scatter shot there. RC still pushing through. She will get targeted a little bit by a scatter shot if it wakes up. Doesn't manage to get too much off on her. The Monolith is going to cause a few issues when it clocks on. It's currently focusing the balloons. Starting to focus the RC now. Does she drop? She does drop. She is gone. Right. Here comes the balloons, pushing in from the bottom, trying to get as much value out of this as possible. Although it isn't looking too promising at the moment. There's quite a lot left on the map, and that Monolith will make quick work of most of the things that you throw at it. Yep. Balloons going down pretty fast. We're just looking at basically a little bit of clear up now. There isn't a whole lot else that can be done. They've got minions all around. They've got a lot of time on the clock, which does make it a little bit better. But we're going to be looking at maybe a high 80s 2-star. Still clearing up. Monolith is just going to take down the minions. That's not really much of a challenge. Just the gold storage left. I'm not sure they're going to get it in time. Got 15 seconds left on the clock. It's looking a little bit tight. Okay, they do manage to get it down in time. 2 seconds spared. They will fall. 87% 2-star for the start for 1Legion. Not a bad effort, but wasn't quite perfect. A few little errors sneaking in there. 20 seconds to go. Here we go. Right. So we have got Warrior Alice 1 from eSports attacking ET Ricardo from 1Legion. Sorry for the charging notification. Please do ignore that. Right. We've got a bit of a Warden Walk to start off with. Fairly standard. Always a little bit slow, I find, but normally it results in a pretty interesting watch. And the rest of the army, it looks like they've got a few interesting things. It looks like it should be an E-Titan smash, but let's wait and see. There goes the Monolith, which will help with the E-Titan's Flame Fling as well. Get a decent amount of damage down on those outer troops while the Warden pushes to the right. Flame Fling will be able to clear up to the left. Right, here come the E-Titans. There's the Barb King as well. See what sort of value they get out of this. 3 loons as well, just to support the bulk of that army. The flame fling is still pushing through. It should be able to take down the town hall. The rest of the army pushing through, being raged in. There goes the warden's ability as well, just to give them that invincibility. So they push on. Getting a little bit distracted on the CC troops there, but they do get it cleared up fairly quickly. Just the hound there. Queen's targeting the EA, should be able to get it down without too much hassle. King's still trying to push around the edge. There goes his ability. He's getting caught up by a lot of skellies and whatnot. Still pushes around. Giant bomb hurts all of his barbs. But not to worry, they're not that important. Right. Rest of the army still going pretty strong. There is a lot left to clean up. And he doesn't manage to get down the town hall. It isn't enough. So what's he going to do now? No town hall. This makes it difficult. Okay. What is he going to do about that? Are the archers going to try to push it? I don't think that's going to work. I don't think these healers quite have enough momentum or health to really get a whole lot done. Right, he's trying a hog. It's not enough. Baby drags and the other stuff might have a chance, but there's a Seeking Air Mine. It protects the town hall. The town hall has not gone down. This is not a good attack for ET eSports. Will they be able to secure the town hall? Queen's pushing through, but is she targeted on the right bit? Yes, she is. She gets it down. There it goes. Nice. That was a little bit of a worry there. So we'll be looking at high 80s 2-star. Not quite going to be a 3-star, unfortunately, but still a pretty solid attack. A little bit risky with the town hall there, but that made it even more entertaining. Right, 89% 2-star. Nice effort. A little bit concerned about the town hall, but they got it done. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter what happens in between. It's all about the final score. Right, here we go. Whose voice is that? Hey, Dr. Game, it's me, Obama. Welcome to the stream, man. Right, here comes Blint, in with the Lava Hound. Going for a pretty deep send here. Let's see what sort of value he gets. Down a little bit early, right on the cusp. Invis is just awkwardly placed there. Super Wizards doing their best. Should get a decent amount of value still, assuming they stay up. It's got another Invis left in the army. Still pushing through. It's not quite enough to get down the scatter. The value on that wasn't there. And that scatter's going to get healed back up. Right, here we go then. Got the Queen at the bottom, pushing through. Welcome to the chat, by the way. welcome to the Cosmos League Twitch. Queen should be able to clear up this little bit down at the bottom before we get the bulk of the Lalo in. King's doing a bit of clear up as well. Again, a little bit distracted by the other king, but no worries. Ice Golem will slow down everything on the side. King's starting to push through now, taking a lot of the damage so the Queen can stay up. Those balloons managed to get down the scatter shot as well, which is great. That'll help. King does go down. Phoenix keeps him alive for a little bit longer. Queen's ability popped off. Will she be able to secure the town hall? Is she going to get distracted? She doesn't get down the town hall. Right, RC comes in to finish it off. That isn't great. And she gets the bomb as well. And she's down. Right. Got a freeze there to take down that EA. This attack so far has been a little bit of a shambles. Nothing's really gone to plan. But this whole war has been a bit of a shambles. Neither side has really got it spot on yet. Scatter shots pushing through with the Warden's ability. Shouldn't have too much of an effect. Warden ability's gone. Those balloons are dropping fast. And they're just getting... They're way too clumped up. The scatter shot is going to have a field day with them. Got a rage in there and a... Oh, sorry. Got a haste in there to push them through. It's not enough. Scatter shot's going to bomb these guys as well. And the air sweeper as well. It's just not going well. I feel like they had the strength, just all of these defenses to screen them up a little bit. And that's pretty much it. We're going to see an 80% 2-star. Could be worse. But, you know, I expect one of these teams to pull it out and get some 3 stars on the map, but not quite. So we're 4-2 to Legion, and Legion do have a pending penalty as well. So that's going to make it a little bit worse for them. Right, we've got another Lalo with a Flame Flinger this time, so we might see a Warden Walk to start off with. Sneaky Gob. Flame Flinger nice and early there. Right, King in first to clear up around the outside, just to help push in, strike those defences a little bit as well. Wizard not really providing a whole lot there, but he did his best. King still pushing through without too much of an issue. Here comes an E-Titan. Queen's down as well with a Giant. Let's see what sort of value they get on this. King's ability has gone off. Straight onto the Giant Bomb there. All those barbs are gone. Royal Champion starting to push through now separately. Right up at the top. Single Inferno really beaming her, and she goes down pretty early on. Okay, there goes the Ice Golem Freeze. That will help massively with clearing out this section, especially the Lava Loon and whatnot. Poison as well. That is going to slow them right down. We're about 50% damage, and we've got about half of the attack left, so they need to keep it moving. Still got the Town Hall up, the Monolith up, and the E-Artillery up. The value so far hasn't quite been there. Queen's ability pops off. She's targeting the Elixir storage rather than the Town Hall. There she goes. She should be able to get that down. Freeze there just as secure. It isn't quite enough to get down the Monolith. Warden's ability goes off. The poison from the Town Hall is just slowing them all right down. There goes the Queen. Monolith does go down eventually. Here come some loons from the top pushing through. We have got a wall breaker. Didn't get to its target. Blew up a little bit too early. But, you know, it wasn't really going to be a whole lot of value out of that anyway. Bit too late in the game to be trying stuff like that. Right, I think this is it. It looks like the pups are going to keep trying to get down the King, but that's just a bit pointless. Really, he should just end the attack now, save himself the time. But we get 87% 2-star from ET eSports. Right, here we go. We have got Fendi from 1Legion attacking onto Muffin from ET eSports. Sorry again about the charging cable. I don't know what is going on there. Right. Let's see what we've got. We've got a very air heavy attack again. We've got some Super Inferno drags, some Dragon Riders, some balloons. Just a lot of air stuff really. Right, here come the rocket balloons pretty early. Take down that AD on the outside. We've got Baby Drag just to help clear up the outer buildings. And a Super Inferno Dragon things. Cannot remember what they're called for the life of me, up at the top. Clearing up as well. Another Baby Drag there. Same again with the Super Inferno Drag things. And we've got the bulk of the army in at the top. We've got balloons with the Dragon Riders, in with the Warden. Pushing in right towards the middle. Should be able to get down a lot of this. The Monolith will cause a few issues for these Dragon Riders. But with the Warden's ability, they should be able to get it down pretty easily. Right, there goes the Invis. Super Minions out with the Rage and the Clone. Fairly standard here. Not the Clone, sorry, what am I on about? Just the Rage and the Invis. Take down the Town Hall, which is perfect. Might be able to get a little bit more, including the Inferno, that would be nice. Yeah, pretty good value out of that blimp. And they do stay up. Isn't really going to be enough to do anything else, but pretty nicely done. Right, there goes Scattershot down at the outside. we're losing a bit of the momentum here. We do still have the RC. There she goes. I've still got the ability on the Queen as well, but 1 minute 30 left. Still a decent amount of the base to cover. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up. See if they can push it back towards the 3-star. Or if it's just going to be a 2. Right. Still going. These defences are doing a decent job at slowing everything down. RC's doing her best as well. She's going to have to use the ability soon. Queen's pretty much full health. Managed to stay alive. We've got 2 rocket balloons still in the army with a headhunter. There goes the RC ability. This could be a 3-star. RC's focusing the scatter shot. Managed to get the balloons on there. Lovely placement on them. Will they be able to get it down? Oh my god, not quite. But with the rest of the army, this should be a 3-star. Which is pretty unfortunate because I'm pretty sure this hit is going to be voided. So, you know, 1 3-star they do get and they lose it due to it being an unrostered camp. So, lovely attack though. Just shame about the walls not being followed. Okay, this seems early, or maybe it isn't early. Maybe I've got the rules wrong. It has happened before. No, I had the rules wrong. Ignore me. Right, here we go. Completely boosted army. Looks like the heroes weren't quite up. See what they've got. It looks like another E-Titan smash. Got Warden walking at the top. A few balloons to clear out those outer buildings as well, and to take on any traps that might be there. Okay, Wooden Walk's going pretty well, bit slow. Got the Flame Flinger in at the bottom with a Yeti, just to help clear that up a little bit. This Flame Flinger should be able to get down most of that lower section, including the Scatter Shot, which will be helpful later on when most of the army comes to push through. Right, got Ice Golem down, got the Queen down. There goes the Warden ability. That's very early. We got targeted. And the E-Titans are doing their own thing. That's not good at all. They don't want to get involved. So it's just going to be the Queen and the Ice Golems freezing this section and trying to clear it through. But that is not great. See if they can get some better value out of it. Got the jump spell down, but I don't see the Queen even getting there. Being bombed by the rocket balloon, and she goes down. This is going from bad to worse. Oh my goodness. Right, RC's down. Might be able to save the day, but it's not looking great, to be honest. Looking a little bit touch and go. Oh, well, there goes the RC. I don't think that they're going to get the town hall down. There isn't a whole lot left in the army. Everything that's on the map is just being demolished before it can get anywhere. Doing their best to freeze everything up, but there's still another expo there, shoving down an invis in an attempt to lure everything in towards the right direction, but it's not working. We're going to see a 1-star from Muffin, which could put 1Legion back into the fight. This matchup has been awful. Yeah, this is pretty bad for 2 top teams. This is not going well for them at all. Oh dear. Just 1 minion left. Right, here we go. We've got Sullivan. This team needs to play for safe 2-stars. Yeah, they do. I mean, eSports just needs to get ahead and then it should be fine maybe. Who knows. We've got another air attack. These never seem to go very well. Got the blimp in at the bottom. Invis placement on that is just about okay. I thought that was a little bit off. Super Wizards will be able to get down a decent amount. when they're not busy dying to the poison bomb. Okay. Well, they got down the town hall. That is all I'm going to say on that. Right, in at the top, we've got an archer doing some clear up and lowering the CC troops. But this is taking a very long time to just get this started. Already a minute in, and there's only 10%. I don't know what is going on with my charger. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Right. Dragon trying to clear up those balloons, trying to clear up everything else. Queen's coming along to help us well. We are 1 minute in and there is 10% down. I don't think we're going to be seeing a 3-star. Let's see if they can secure a 2. Here comes the bulk of the army. Dragon Riders, Dragons, Balloons, and the Warden, which are already taking a bit of a hammering from the scatter shot. Multi-Inferno might cause a few problems as well, depending if anything gets caught up. Right, Warden's ability's gone off with the Rage. That will help them push through. They're not quite going the way that he would have wanted them to. They're walking. Well, I suppose they're floating. Dragons down at the bottom, trying to clear through, getting absolutely shafted by the monolith. Manages to stay up. Well, they are now both caught. Dear. Up at the top, we've got Dragon Riders. None of the balloons are still alive. Queen's doing her best to push through, but she's getting hammered. There goes her ability. RC's doing her best as well. Invis down on her just to keep her distracted. Should be able to get down EA as well. Still got her ability at least. There it goes. And she is down. Phoenix with the Warden. We've seen this a lot, and I'm honestly not too sure on the thinking behind it. I don't think we can even say that it's worked this time. Gonna see a 70% 2-star. Oh no, we've got 2 dragons down at the bottom. That makes it a little bit better, I guess. I can't say by much. But yeah, that's all of the 1Legion players. For example, we've got ET Tio attacking ET Albert. A little bit confusing to see, but they are a very large organisation with quite a few teams. Yeah, don't worry, we've got a pretty good FP team nowadays. They investigate everybody. Nobody gets let off. We saw some pretty high profile attempts earlier on, but they got caught out, so unlucky for them. Right, well, Blimp at the top got a decent amount of value. I'm not sure why we're seeing so many air attacks. It sounds some replaces all the attacks, but yeah, honestly, I'm not sure why they're using so many air attacks. It just never seems to end well, and yet people keep going for them. Like, if they don't get the timing right on this, there goes the Warden's ability to keep them up, but they're also low on health. They're getting caught up in various traps. Placement on that freeze is atrocious. That didn't actually do much. And the Queen's gonna get hammered by a scatter shot. Manages to freeze it up, but that's all of the spells gone. And he's still got all of this central section to push into. It's just the Warden going for it. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I know that they are safer, but this is a eSports competition, so wouldn't you want to go into it hoping for 3 stars? Especially if you know who you're playing against. You know, you'd think that you'd be optimistic, I guess, rather than usually playing it safe. I suppose maybe they started just cooking up armies for safe 2 stars instead, but yeah, I don't know. Right, RC's ability has gone off. You know what, they could actually get the 3-star on this. It's difficult to tell. No, I think they might. They might get the 3-star. Which I didn't really see coming because the attack so far hasn't been very impressive. And there we go. It's a 3-star from Meteor eSports. Although they have essentially lost due to their penalty, it'd be nice to see if they could end on a high. Okay, and straight away with 34 super bubs. Let's see what the plan is. It's difficult to predict so far. Blimp going in nice and early, as you'd expect. Having to drop way earlier than he'd want. There is not a whole lot of value here. They are shooting the wrong way. Those archers are not doing what they need to. They'll get down a few bits on the edge. Get down the EA. Are they going to get down the Infernos? Yes, they do. Are they going to get down the Expos? Yes, they do. Okay. Value wasn't too bad in the end. And they will even do a little bit of damage onto the ice columns, which will be massively helpful. And they get down an air defense as well. Pretty good value out of that. That was a nice one. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but they pulled it off. Right, we've got the Queen, we've got the Warden, and we've got the King, all pushing in through there. Yeah, it was a Mega Blimp. At first I thought that I was going to be, you know, shockingly bad, but it turned out to be pretty good. Right, Monolith is hammering the Queen. Luckily, Warden's ability goes off to keep her alive, and that will go onto the King as well. Invis there on the Queen, good idea, just to keep her safe from the Monolith. Don't want to risk not getting the Town Hall. Pops the ability as well. She should focus onto the Monolith now and get that down. Nicely done. King still pushing through at the bottom. Lost a bit of the momentum. Ability is gone as well. That might cause him issues. Let's see how much further he can get. Thank you, Sir General, for the follow. Welcome to the Cosmo League Twitch. Hope you're having a good day. Right, King still pushing at the bottom. Super Barbs are coming in to clear up now. Lots of momentum here. Scattershot is hammering the RC a little bit, but she is giving it back, and she's still got her ability to go. 95%. This is going to be a 3-star. That is, yeah. Okay. 1Legion have pulled it together. Right, got final hit here. ITP Montesa hitting onto ET Fendi for my Legion. These names are really confusing, but let's see what we get. Okay, balloons in with the blimp. Let's see where he's planning to drop this. Pretty early. Out with the balloons with the Yetis. Fairly standard attack. We've seen that a lot in other past. And of course we will see this followed up with a hybrid in just a second. Right, Queen's pushing up. Super minions out the CC. They should get cleared up by the Queen without too much issue, but they can put out a decent amount of damage if... Okay, nicely dealt with. No issues there. Rage just to help her get healed back up again. Still pushing through. Balloons absorbing a few of his traps so those healers can stay nice and safe. But the single Inferno causes a lot of issues there, and the routing isn't quite right. He would quite like the Queen to just go straight in there and take down the single. But, okay. Freeze on that to keep it busy. Queen's still pushing through, got down the Town Hall. That's good. Down at the bottom, let's see what we've got going on. There is a lot of action here. Got the bulk of the hybrid in. One's ability goes off. Should keep them alive for a little bit longer. Monolith goes down as well. RC still pushing through. Still got her ability. That will help clear out any of the straggling defences. Oh, she's taking a lot of damage. There goes the ability. We're losing a lot of momentum here pretty fast. I think A&H is still alive. I think. Got the king still pushing through. It's difficult to tell if this is going to be a 3-star. There's not a whole lot left on the map, but it is a little bit spread out. Okay. Should be able to get down the CC. So just a scatter shot on this section to really push through fast. King does go down. Phoenix keeps him alive a little bit longer. A few extra cleanup troops just to help get this all done. And there we go. 3-star for me to eSports. That secures the win. Well, it shows us 1Legion being the winner. But yeah, 1Legion, they do take the win, but with the penalty, they will be knocked down to 9 stars. So it's 9-11 all over again.